So here we go for part 5 of the Synth controller project. So I managed to get some boards from JLC PCB, populated them, and now it's hooked up to the power supply. So is it going to fry or fly even? So let's turn it on. Oh, that's a great start. Should we plug it in? Right, got some juice. So we've got 12 volts on channel 1, that's the negative supply, 9.41. I am going to run it on 12 in the system, but I haven't got a heatsink on this transistor, and my guess is it's going to pull quite a lot of current, so it's going to get hot. Obviously, if I reduce that down, it's not going to heat up so much. So I think everything's plugged in right. I've got current limit on both channels set to 300 milliamps, so hopefully it's not going to fry anything. Shall we turn all on and see what happens? Fingers crossed. Well, that's a good sign. The board is pulling 40 milliamps. Nothing's getting hot. I think that's the first stage completed. Woohoo! I think we're in business. Well, you never can tell. So let's hook up the laptop and see if I can flash the STM32F405 with the program, and we'll take it from there. So now I've got the laptop set up and my discovery board. Obviously I'm just using this as a programmer. So I've got this header here linked over to my header on my board for programming purposes. And I've removed the two jumpers, so by USB it's only using this section of the board up here for programming. You can see more detail on that on a previous video series I've done on making immutable instrument stages. So here's the laptop, it's all hooked up ready to go. So if I press the upload up at the top here, let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. It's doing something. Seems to be working. Download in progress. Fingers crossed. Download verified successfully. So it looks like we've got a working board and it seems to have uploaded the program. The next stage will be to disconnect all those wires and put the LCD screen back on it and connect it to this header here and see what we've got. Back in a moment. So here we have the LCD hooked up to that header. Right, shall we turn the power supply on and see what happens? Boom, boom, boom. I think you're going to have to wait for the next installment.